Life is demanding, distracting, challenging, and full of suffering. Many philosophers and thinkers over the ages have focused on life's struggles, even to the point of suggesting that there's a higher purpose in life, and leading us to believe that we must find this higher purpose in order to thrive. But is it really necessary to have this higher purpose? That's what we're going to discover in this video. Would it automatically bring us the joy and fulfillment that we all seek? Without question, our life is complicated. The world is complicated. It's confusing and often pretty soul-crushing. It grabs control of our lives and pulls us in all directions. The result can be an emptiness that we just can't seem to shake. So what do? Well, we end up keeping our nose to the grindstone and we keep plugging away at our jobs. We just want to get through the day and often just get to the weekend. Most of the time, finding meaning will just have to wait. Sometimes years go by, and we ultimately start to focus on some far-off time like retirement. And in retirement, somehow, some way, we hope that meaning will simply find us. But the truth is, it probably won't. Not automatically, anyway. And besides, don't you deserve to have a life now, a meaningful, joyful life now? I think so. I'm sure you do too. So how do we get to this point? A point where we seem to be playing with only half the playbook. To the point where we're forced to basically play along, with little chance to express our individuality and feel a sense of importance. We must fit in. We support the economy. We have to play along and train our children and actually train them to play along as well. And the whole cycle just gets repeated time after time. We're basically coerced into demanding jobs that we probably never would have chosen on our own. Is this wrong? Well, I'm not really saying that it's wrong, but it just doesn't provide us with all the richness and the depth, the fulfillment that our spiritual sides, our higher selves, really need. The complicated, confusing, competitive mess of life leads to a constant searching with way more questions than answers. And the biggest question? Where do we find meaning in our existence? How do we get past the crazy mess that we find ourselves in? Albert Camus said, quote, "The only way to face the absurdity of life is to embrace it fully." Camus, a French philosopher known for his exploration of existentialism, suggests that finding meaning in life lies in the acceptance of the inherent craziness of existence and living authentically. In other words, be yourself despite the challenges and distractions. But how do we do that? I've found that it's a shifting of mindset. It's shifting into a giving mode. Let's look at a few ways that we can make this shift. Number one, living for the service of others, recognizing that we have ways to help others. Number two, self-improvement. A better you and a better me can spread goodness and hope. Number three, find and live your passion. This is about expressing our deepest values and beliefs, living authentically. Number 4, being fully present at all times, living in the now, as they say, knowing that you only have this very moment right here. Number 5, having love relationships with family and friends. True love is truly selfless. Number 6, philanthropy and volunteering. We all have something to give, and we all know people who need help. Number 7, faith and spiritual fulfillment. Let's go beyond the physical, the mundane aspects of everyday life. Whether in your work or your personal life, these are giving strategies, and they can provide a richness that transcends the daily grind. What I'm saying is, with the wrong mindset, we often focus on our pains, injuries, diseases, and the death of loved ones. With those things dominating our thoughts, life will be a constant struggle, leading to the wish, to the hope that somehow we could leapfrog into some certainty and peace. Remember Andy Rooney from 60 Minutes? I think it was he who said the following: everyone wants to live at the top of the mountain, but all of happiness and growth occurs while you're climbing it. Interesting. What if the answer is to stop needing all the answers? Instead, live with a curious mind. Live for the climb that curiosity inspires. Curiosity is enough. It's not that we wouldn't or don't relish answers when they come. Of course we do. But it's just that it's better to conclude that our life isn't diminished by not having every answer. We realize that our life is about the climb itself. Life is dynamic anyway. The fluid nature of circumstances and the challenges we face means that today's answers may not be tomorrow's answers. This is so liberating. Now, let's go back to the idea of a higher purpose. If it exists at all, it could simply be described as a mindful, selfless seeking, a climbing, and an exploration. We're on the journey called life. And this is when the magic happens, when true riches just fill you up. In essence, you already have life's higher purpose. It's you, my friend. It's you. I'll close with this quote from the philosopher Howard Thurman. Don't ask what the world needs. Ask what makes you come alive. Then go do it. Because the world needs more people who have come alive. Share with us what's working for you, or anything else that resonates with you right now. Chime in, because we can learn from each other's experiences. And if you're so inclined, please like and subscribe while you're there. I'd be grateful. My name is Mel Nglima, and I wish you all the best. And thank you for watching.